Hello everyone, welcome to Malim Chess Kids. Today I show the game played by Magnus and Andrew, and this beautiful game complete in only 17 moves with the center game opening and set up a multiple threat towards the central king to bring the king into the center of the board. And let's see how the game play. The game starts with the pawn to e4. e5 was played, and now a d4 was played. Then the pawn just captured, and now the queen capture it back. After this, the black play knight to c6, and here you have the center game opening, and the white continue to play queen to c4. Then the black keep on develop the pieces by playing knight to f6, and now the black has an edge after just 4 moves. Then the white continue to play knight to c3, and then bishop to b4 on moving the pieces to attack and pinning the white pieces, and then this allowed the king to go for a short castling, and this bishop is pinning the knight. So bishop d2 was played, and now the black just go for a short castling. Then the white just go for a long castling. After this, rook e8 was played to bring up more of the pieces to attack, and f3 was played trying to protect the pawn. Then d6 was played, and this allowed the bishop to be active. And after this, you can just play the bishop to attack the queen, and the white just played g4 trying to attack the king side. After this, bishop e6 was played, and now the queen goes to, and you have the idea to move the queen to g2, and after this the white can just use the pawn to storm and attack the black on the king side with the queen to e2. So queen to e2 was played, and now the black keep on the attack with the knight to d4. So this is the first 10 move. After this move, this position of the game is equal for the both sides. Another suggestion for the black would be knight to d7, and you bring up the knight to like c5 to keep on the attack, or you can bring the knight to b6 and keep on the attack. And if you queen to g2, then the knight can go to b6, and this will give the black a slightly better position. In the actual game, knight e4 was played, and now the queen goes to f2, and after this c5 was played, trying to bring more of the pieces to attack. Then the knight g to e2, trying to trade off the knight in the center of the board that is on d4, as this knight at d4 we control a lot of square and have a lot of activity for the black. After this, bishop b6 was played, bringing up the queen to the attack, and here a3 was played, trying to attack the bishop. Back to this position, you use the knight to capture, then the pawn will capture, and this pawn will have pressure towards the white. And now if the knight goes to a4 trying to attack the queen, then the bishop can just capture the bishop at d2 and check the king. The capture. This will give white a better in the position. And if you capture with the rook, then the queen will go to a5 and trying to attack the knight. And after queen capture the pawn, then b5 trying to attack the knight, and this knight have to move. And if you move the knight to c3, then the b4 will keep on to attack the knight, and now the knight have to move to a safe location. And if you move the knight such as to b1, then the black will keep on attack with the rook, such as a rook a to b8 and keep on pressure the white. And also you can move a rook e to c8, keep on attack the king in the c file. So a3 was played, and now the move from the black is using a bishop sacrifice. After the sacrifice, the pawn capture it back. Now, then the black made another brilliant sacrifice by playing knight takes c2, and here this knight cannot be captured. If you capture, it will remain the position to a drawish perpetual check. So after this move, the best suggestion to play would be knight to f4, and this will give the knight to move away. And if you move the knight to d4, then you will have the exchange of the bishop for the two pawn, and the position for the white is still very risky. So after knight capture the bishop, then the pawn capture, and the position is a bit risky, but the white is better in this position. Instead, in the actual game, king takes the knight was played, and after this exchange, this will lead to a position of equal with queen to b3 check. And the best move to play after this position would be move king to c1. Then the continuation would be a sequence of check, and the position will be repeated, and this repetition of the board will give a draw in the game. So after queen capture and check the king, then the king move to c2, then the queen will just continue check, then king to c1, and the queen will continue to check. Then if you move back the king to c2 and the queen back to b3, and it will be a perpetual check or a repetition of the board 3 times. So if you move the king to b1, then you can just use the queen to b3 and check, and now kings to a1, then the queen continue check, and then you move the king to b1 again, then the queen to b3 continue to check, and the continuation of this check will repeat for 3 times, and it will be draw. So in the actual game, after queen check, the white continue to play king to d3. As you see, this is a red color. After king move to d3, and this is a tactical blunder which causes the white to lose the game. I give a couple of seconds to figure out how the continuation of the white to play, continuation of the black to play and win the game. Well, congratulations for those who found the answer, and for those who like to enjoy the show, here are the moves that the black play and mate in 2. The condition of the game will be the bishop to c4, and you check the king, and after this check you can see that the king only had one place to move, and the black bishop at c4 cannot be captured. So the only place for the white to move is to move king to e3, and after this move, here come one of the very beautiful knight checkmate with a knight to d5 and checkmate the king, and at the same time the knight is control the square at f5, which prevent the king to escape, and at the same time the pawn cannot be captured because it is by, and again the knight also cannot capture the knight because it is pinned by the queen. So this game you can see that you have a very beautiful double pin from the black and the single knight checkmate move 17. And with this, thank you.